Hi, in today's video I would like to introduce you a very nice problem. Here is the following condition. If we have these numbers m and n as positive integers, we have this quotient 2011 over 2012 is strictly inferior than this fraction m over n is strictly inferior than 2012 over 2013. So the question, what is the smallest possible value m plus n equal to? Okay, so this is very straightforward problem. This is kind of comparison, like you're gonna compare all these numbers m and n and very squeezed, and this squeezed these two numbers. If you take a look again to this quotient 2011 and 2012 is almost equal to 2012 and 2013. So 2011 over 2012 equal to 0.99950 29. The other one, the second one, 2012 over 2013 equal 0.9995032. Okay, so they are big numbers, but the fraction is very small. Okay, so this is, I'm going to create equality. I'm going to transfer inequality into equality. Okay, so we are going to find the some conditions which can make us this quotient transfer to another form. We can zoom in and find the minimum value they can take this numbers m plus n. Okay, I'm going to use arithmetic calculation number theories. You can use any method you want. There is a bunch of ways you can solve this one. So now let's get started. We have this inequality 2011 over 2012 is strictly inferior than m over n is strictly inferior than 2012 over 2013. Okay, for this inequality I will multiply n by 2011 is strictly inferior than 2012 m. Okay, this is the first inequality. So I will have 2011 is multiplied by n is strictly inferior than 2012 m. Okay, so equal to 2011 m plus m. Okay, in order to make 2011 as a common factor, I'm going to bring 2011 m to the left hand side of this inequality. I will get 2011 n minus 2011 m strictly inferior than m. Okay, so now I will make 2011 as a common factor is multiplied by n minus m strictly inferior than m. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to divide both sides by 2011 m. Okay, I will get n minus m over m strictly inferior than 1 over 2011. This is the first inequality. Now I'm going to use the right hand side of this inequality by multiplying 2013 by m is strictly inferior than 2012 n. Okay, I will get 2013 m strictly inferior than 2012 n. Okay, this one in the same time equal to 2012 m plus m. Okay, this is equivalent. I'm going to bring 2012 m to the right hand side of this inequality. I will get m is strictly inferior than 2012 n minus 2012 m. Okay, so this one equal 2012 is multiplied by n minus m. Okay, now I have m is strictly inferior than 2012 is multiplied by n minus m. Okay, going to divide both sides by 2012 m. So I will get 1 over 2012 is strictly inferior than n minus m over m. Okay, here is the second inequality. If you take a look at the second inequality, I have 1 over 2012 is strictly inferior than n minus m over m. This number is exactly strictly inferior than 1 over 2011. Okay, let's call this one equation number 1, equation number 2. Okay, from 1 to 2, from 1 and 2, we have 1 over 2012 strictly inferior than n minus m over m is strictly inferior than 1 over 2011. Okay, in order to have the whole number, I'm going to take the reciprocal of this inequality by changing the direction of this inequality as well. So we'll get 2011 is strictly inferior than m over n minus m is strictly inferior than 2012. Okay, so now from here, and also we have m over n is strictly inferior than 1, because m over n is strictly inferior than 2012 over 2013. That means it's strictly inferior than 1. So this implies this is equivalent m is strictly inferior than n. Okay, I'm going to take the difference of this one. This implies n minus m is strictly superior than 0. This one implies n minus m superior or equal to 1. Okay, this one, that one is taking two possibilities. The first possibility, n minus m equal to 1, or n minus m strictly superior than 1, or. Okay, let's take the first case. If n minus m equal to 1, that's mean I'm replacing the denominator with number 1. This implies 2011 is strictly inferior than m is strictly inferior than 2012. Okay, now we found m as an integer number between two whole numbers, which is impossible, because impossible to have the natural number is between two whole numbers. Okay, this one is providing us with contradiction. So what does mean? That's mean this possibility is not exist. N minus m must be strictly superior than 1. So that's mean n minus m strictly superior than 1. This implies n minus m superior or equal to 2. Okay, so we are keeping this one. So now we have 2011 strictly inferior than m over n minus m strictly inferior than 2012. So we have ended with this condition. We have also n minus m is superior or equal to 2. Okay, so now I'm going to multiply this one by this one. So we get 2011 is multiplied by n minus m strictly inferior than m. Okay, so this one equivalent, I'm going to switch this inequality. I will have m strictly superior than 2011 is multiplied by n minus m. I have n minus m superior or equal to 2. Okay, equivalent, I'm going to multiply both sides by 2011. I will get 2011 is multiplied by n minus m superior or equal to 22. Okay, so this number, as we mentioned before, m is strictly superior than this number. So m strictly superior than 2011 is multiplied by n minus m is superior or equal to 4022. Okay, this one m is strictly superior than 4022. In order to have m as a family member of these numbers, and this condition hold this inequality, we must add number 1 here, and this m, it will be included as a minimum value of this one. Okay, so this one implies m superior or equal to 4022 plus 1, which is 4023. Okay, this is for m. I'm going to find n. We have this condition as well, n minus m superior or equal to 2 is equivalent n superior or equal to m plus 2. So we already found m, which is 4023 plus 2, which is 4025. Okay, so I'm going to calculate the sum of this one now. M plus n equal to 4023 plus 4025, which is 8048. Okay, now we found the minimum value of the m plus n, which is 8048. We have transferred inequality into equality. Okay, so I have done with this problem. Just consider subscribe. If you have any question or suggestion, just put it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I will see you in next video. Bye.